How much wealth can one person have in a lifetime? $100 million? $100 billion? Or maybe $100 trillion? Hey everyone, welcome back to Richest Lore. Get ready to be surprised, as in today's video, we are listing down the richest people in history. Number 1. Nicholas Romanov. The last emperor of Russia, Nicholas Romanov, governed so badly that he inadvertently turned Russia into a fertile ground for an ideology that continues to influence the globe. Despite his country's terrible situation, Nicholas accumulated a fortune estimated at $300 billion. Significant social disparities were evident with this difference, raising questions about how the Tsar could be wealthy while his people lived in poverty. The answer lies in the sale of Alaska to the United States, a transaction driven by Nicholas's fear of British acquisition. Unaware of being Alaska rich in resources, Nicholas might have reconsidered his decision. Despite this, Nicholas and his family enjoyed a luxurious lifestyle that would make modern billionaires jealous. The grandeur of their lifestyle is evident in the magnificent palaces of St. Petersburg and Moscow, including the Kremlin. Number 2. King Solomon. According to the Bible, King Solomon was hailed as the synonym for wealth, considering this book's reliability. The Bible recounts how Solomon had about 25 tons of gold each year for 39 years. Imagine constructing an entire palace out of gold bricks. It's like playing with a more valuable version of Lego. Considering his gold, taxes, and additional revenues, financial experts have calculated that Solomon's fortune could be equivalent to approximately $2 trillion in contemporary currency. Unlike what you might expect, the Bible says Solomon spent his wealth wisely, even building the first Jewish temple in Jerusalem. Whether you take the biblical account or a more skeptical view is up to you. Number 3. Augustus Caesar. About 2,000 years ago, Augustus Caesar boldly declared himself the first emperor of the world's most expansive empire, Russia, amassing a fortune now valued at $4.6 trillion. His immense wealth resulted from his dominion over Egypt, a crucial region that fed half his empire, allowing him the luxury of potentially enjoying his morning coffee atop a pyramid. In addition to seizing control of an entire nation, Augustus inherited approximately 10 million gold coins from his uncle Julius Caesar, which would be worth about $200 billion today. He reinvested this wealth into the empire, contributing to the development of infrastructure, monuments, and temples, blending his riches with the empire's resources. Moreover, Augustus dedicated substantial funds to public amusements, underwriting chariot races and gladiatorial games. One of his most strategic assets was his formidable personal army of 250,000, whose cost would be similar to spending $250 million annually today. Number 4. Genghis Khan. Mentioning the wealthiest individuals in history, we often imagine visionaries blessed with education, power, innovators, and a talent for expanding their trade and business empires. However, Genghis Khan was none of the above. Known for his brutal warfare, bringing devastation, destruction, chaos, and death across Europe, he did manage to accumulate wealth equal to over $100 trillion. Genghis Khan, known for his military genius, also introduced the first biological weapon, showcasing his innovative approach. His conquests inadvertently set the stage for the bubonic plague, which centuries later killed a quarter of the world's population, marking a dark legacy. Despite his vast wealth, Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin and born into slavery, chose to share his fortune with his people. With hundreds of wives and countless children, his wealth was crucial for supporting his large family. It appears that achieving historic wealth requires ruling with a strong hand. Number 5. Shenzong. Serving as the emperor of China during its golden era certainly came with its advantages. Shenzong's reign from 1067 to 1085 marked a period of significant prosperity for China. He introduced social reforms that greatly benefited the poorest farmers, leading to peace and economic expansion. It's believed that Shenzong was in control of over 30% of the world's GDP then, with his wealth estimated at around $30 trillion. While he lived in what are now considered architectural marvels, Shenzong primarily invested in improving his people's welfare. Little about his personal life is documented, highlighting his focus on public over private expenditure. Number 6. Mansa Musa. Today, being wealthy and from Mali might seem unlikely, but in the 14th century, Mali had a different story. Rich in resources and untouched by colonialism, its ruler, Mansa Musa, was once the richest man in the world with a fortune of $415 billion in today's value. When he rose to power in 1312, Europe struggled with famine, wars, and plagues, setting the stage for African kingdoms like Mali to thrive. Musa expanded his empire by capturing Timbuktu, Africa's leading trade city, surpassing Constantinople. However, Musa's extravagant spending disrupted local economies wherever he went, causing inflation and economic collapse. What do you think of these wealthiest people in history? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and to get more videos like these, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.